Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 352 of A Course in Miracles. We reflect again on the question, what am I? And then today's statement is, judgment and love are opposites. From one come all the sorrows of the world, but from the other comes the peace of God Himself. And we pray. Forgiveness looks on sinlessness alone and judges not. Through this I come to you. Judgment will bind my eyes and make me blind. Yet love, reflected in forgiveness here, reminds me you have given me a way to find your peace again. I am redeemed when I elect to follow in this way. You have not left me comfortless. I have within me both memory of you and one who leads me to it. Father, I would hear your voice and find your peace today. For I would love my own identity and find in it the memory of you. Now, what's interesting about the way this reflection is written is in that last sentence, for I would love my own identity and find in it the memory of you. Identity is capitalized. So from that, I take that to mean who I really am as a child of God, or God living in me, or the Holy Self is my identity. God living in me is my identity. And then it is, of course, referring to that identity is capitalized. And the memory of you, God, is also capitalized, the Y in you. So basically, when we love others, when we get beyond judgment, we are able to be our true selves as children of God. The self comes to the fore. We are who we are meant to be. And it's interesting, I've heard the phrase, judgment is weakness, observation is power. And there's really something to be said in that. Judgment is weakness. Judgment distorts our ability to understand people and what's going on around us. We can't see things clearly when we judge. When we observe, we can see things more objectively. This lesson sort of takes it one step further and tells us to love. Yet love reflected in forgiveness here reminds me that you have given me a way to find your peace again. So take that, it's not just observing, but loving and forgiving. And when we do that, we can be at our highest level. We can be our best selves. And I believe that's really, really important. Not just in our own lives, but in the whole world. Because when we love, when we get beyond judgment, when we truly love, we get beyond prejudices. And we get beyond, obviously, discrimination. We go beyond mere tolerance to really celebrating one another and who we are, and embracing our differences and our uniqueness and the beauty within each of us. And that's really, I believe, something we need in making the world a better place. I can certainly see that. It's not judging I'm right and you're wrong. No, there's good in all of us, and we can draw that out and bring that out and celebrate that. And when we do that, we can overcome so many problems. Even if we look at political issues, conflict regions of the world, Viktor Frankl pointed out there's no group that's good and no group that's bad. There's good and bad in every group Then he points out as well, there's good and bad in each of us as well. But when we draw out the good and celebrate the good with love and forgiveness and compassion, really amazing things can happen. We can really listen to each other with open hearts and minds and come up with solutions to real world problems and really be a presence in the world and make the world better. So thank you so much for joining me today. May God bless you abundantly, and I look forward to our conversation tomorrow. Peace be with you.